welcome to Modern Vegan Family. I'm Lisa Chell and you are in Chell's Kitchen, where today we are making, wait for it, vegan Nutella. Ah, did you hear the angels singing? I did. You are going to love this. So I got this idea for Nutella from one of my favorite bloggers, Minimalist Baker. I mean, there's lots of ideas out there, and I had made vegan Nutella before with cocoa and maple syrup, and it just never came to the right consistency until I learned about making Nutella with melted chocolate instead. But one of the things that I like to do here in Modern Vegan Family is make sure that the recipes are also practical and affordable for you. And right now, hazelnuts are at a premium price. They're so expensive. So I have altered this recipe a little bit to be a partial hazelnut and a partial almond Nutella. And you get all the hazelnut flavor, and of course, as opposed to the kind you buy in the store, which is predominantly sugar with a little bit of nuts in this, it is predominantly nuts when you make a homemade one. So we don't need to have it 100% hazelnuts. So the proportions that I make this recipe in starts off with half a cup of raw organic hazelnuts and 1.5 cups of raw organic almonds. I bake them at 350 for 12 minutes. They've cooled down. I'm just going to pull them out of the oven. We're going to start with the hazelnuts. Whoop. They're rolling around in there. So this is what half a cup looks like. Now this is actually the really wild thing. This is the most important part. When you work with the hazelnuts and you roast them a little bit, the oil heats up and it loosens the skin. So we put them in a towel, and then they get a little wild. You're going to have a little bit of a wild thing show here. I try to wrap them up. And you start to rub them and massage them. They get more massages than I do. Their neck shouldn't be too stiff after this. And you can see as you massage them, a lot of the skin comes off, and that way you don't end up with all that that kind of tough skin in your Nutella. So just rub, rub, rub. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you're getting a lot of this tough skin off. And then throw kind of a little bit of extra massaging at the end. And then throw your hazelnuts into the food processor. One last little bit of massage. They should be completely stress-free by the time you work with them. Okay, let's get these into the food processor. So again, that was half a cup of roasted hazelnuts. These were organic raw hazelnuts and baked at 350 for 12 minutes. And then you just try to get off some of the skins and put them in your food processor. So I think we're good to go. That was a jolly nice mess I just made. That's okay. No harm done. Gotta make a mess when you're cooking, right? So 1.5 cups of almonds. Also roasted 12 minutes. The almonds that we just put right into the food processor. See if I can do this without spilling almonds everywhere. Nope, there she goes. I very rarely get things in my food processor without spilling all over the place. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Only lost 2 along the way. Then I put a teaspoon of vanilla, about 1/4 teaspoon of salt, just a little bit of salt, not too much, scant amount. And then I took 100 grams of vegan organic chocolate chips. Now if you're saying, Lisa, I can't find vegan organic chocolate chips everywhere. Well, a lot of places you will be able to find nice 100-gram vegan chocolate bars. So don't worry if the ingredients on the chocolate says cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is fine. What you're trying to avoid is whey powder, milk, milk ingredients, or real butter, dairy butter. So this is half a cup of melted vegan chocolate chips, and I just melted them on really low heat, and keep an eye on them, stir them. It doesn't take very long for that. Oh, I'm very awkward on this side. So I'm going to add that in. The consistency using chocolate chips versus cocoa is unbelievable, the difference. If you're on a diet, do not make this dish. Because I can tell you, if you're a chocolate fan, you are going to be diving into this the second it's done. So we'll get our food processor going. A few times it's going to be necessary to just scrape the nuts down. Oh, I can smell that already. Smells delicious. Okay, well, I let this Nutella whirl around in the food processor for 10 whole minutes because I really wanted the nuts to be really liquefied as much as possible and very, very smooth consistency. So it has been going strong for 10 minutes. And you can see when I lift it off and we pour it, it's got this beautiful smooth consistency. Smells fantastic. Let's take a little, well, we're going to have a little taste of this on some toast. So some beautiful organic sprouted multigrain bread. I'm going to spread the Nutella on there. Just fantastic. So much more nutritious than anything that you could ever buy. And really, really easy to make. All right, let's give it a taste test. Mmm. Mmm. That is so luscious, but I'm going to be talking with my mouth full now. So, welcome, and thank you so much for coming to Modern Vegan Family. Really appreciate that you're always visiting here and supporting our little video making efforts in Chel's Kitchen. Please subscribe to the channel. Go home, make some Nutella, relax, enjoy it. This is going to be one of the best little treats you ever make for yourself. Peace, love, and plants.